Expelliarmus! Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother, until... Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio!
You'll have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! That was sensational. That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I...
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. I happen to know...
Depulso!
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can...
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Levioso. Revelio. Merlin trial when I see one.
Always been keen on Keenbridge.
Revelio.
Hopefully Pippin's quality will make mine.
I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here. I'm Priya Treadwell at your...
What do you have for sale?
I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It must lead to something grand.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet...
Nice to meet you too, madam.
You know, you might be interested. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious I stumbled upon it today when I had a
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding... My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the...
What do we... I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. How much longer do you think... There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases. I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. I'm nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
well done. Oh, I miss her. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Absolutely shameless.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? She's robbed almost every...
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prized family heirloom.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you?
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night.
What do you have for sale?
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
I ought to look into this thievery business. Once night falls. Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer. Revelio.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Must get away with that.
Do you think this is funny?
Accio. Defendo. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. 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 This place has seen better days.
regret this for the rest of your short life.
Oh, try not to make this...
The Hamlets don't stand a chance against us. Lower Hogsfield. Ah, how delightful.
Revelio. Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I fell out of a cart at Christmas. I was only young, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one.
Revelio. A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. Levioso. I have the niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Oh, nice to see you here. Isn't the sea air...
Halo. Halo.
Enjoy some.
Halo, halo, halo. Halo. Halo.
Over here!
Halo, 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 halo. ഹലോ ഒന്നും കേക്കണല്ലേ? ഹലോ ആ ഉണ്ട്. ഹലോ 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 ലൈവില് കേൾക്കണ്ടേ? ഹലോ ലൈവില് കേൾക്കണ്ടല്ലോ. ഹലോ ലൈവില് കേൾക്കണ്ട.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Hello. Hello.
Nuisance when supplies run low, don't
Revelio.
Ranrock wants us to find the child, but which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
Totalis.
No! Oh, I will make you pay.
ഇതിന്റെ ഏതാണ് മോണിറ്ററിലോട്ട് ഇടുന്നത്?
Totalis. Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
This will not go well for you!
Leviosa Confringo!
Accio.
Expulsion!
Up there. That's our way in.
Levioso.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Depulso. Accio.
Dodge അത് മറ്റേ അൺബ്ലോക്കബിൾ തന്നെ.
Levioso! Repulso!
എടാ മാറിപ്പോയടാ.
Levioso!
ഇല്ല ഇല്ല.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
എടാ മറ്റേ സാധനം എപ്പോഴും അങ്ങനെ തെക്കയിലുണ്ട്.
Levioso! Arresto Momentum!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle. Revelio.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulsion!
Accio.
What are you
Expulsion! Not your expulsion! How childish! I won't rest. Up for a bit of time! You don't think you can defeat me, do you? Expulsion!
will not survive?
I'm afraid of heights!
Might want to look up.
You are but expulsion!
Stop right there! Or I'll make you...
Glacius.
Stop that right now! Expulsion!
A lamb to the slaughter.
Flesh!
Accio.
Another pitiful piece of gold in my trap. Expulsion! You not run away! Intend to die, will you? I shall avenge your death.
Such agility.
You won't get away with that.
Accio.
I hate heights! Time to end in the clouds, this one!
Confringo.
Put me on the ground now!
Crucible. Accio. Defender. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down. Is there something to those symbols on the walls? Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. Defendo. Not here, but one ledge near it for me to control. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Using those marks readjusts the arteries. Perhaps there's a way forward from the prison. Accio! Glacius! Defendo! Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus! What a relief. Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
അവിടുന്ന് നേരെ വഴി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ആദ്യമേ വഴി കയറ്റി വിട്ടാൽ പോരെ. എന്തിനാണ് വെറുതെ ഹൈറ്റ് ഒക്കെ ഇടിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്? ഉണ്ട്.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Revelio.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Aloha Mora.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.